Guys, Ryan Bidoff here. Today, before we dive into 3 techniques or strategies to help you knife through blogging obstacles like a hot knife through butter, I wanted to look something up on my tablet. Pretty quick internet speed. Okay, good. Blogging Paradise comes up number 1. As you may know, I'm doing an ebook of the week. Checking my hair first. The crest comes through once again. Ebook of the week. I have written and self-published over 124, not over, 124 ebooks on Amazon to help you retire to a life of island hopping through smart blogging. I love writing. I love creating. These suckers are full of those practical tips that you could use to blog from the inside out. Because we know all the success, living your dreams, gaining the traffic, the readers, the subscribers, the community that you so crave. Come on, Blogging Paradise, let's go. It's an inside-out deal. All of it comes from within, the being and then the doing. So I have on my homepage, I'm blabbing, thinking of blabbing and blogging. It's bloggingfromparadise.com. Have 124 ebooks and a bunch of audiobooks too. Actually, I think 123. I still have to update the photos ebook. That's right, yeah. See, Blogging Paradise. It's a handsome man, some may say. And I break things down. We have my Fundamentals of Successful Blogging, the 11 Fundamentals of Successful Blogging audio course on the right-hand side of the page. Right there. Then we have the ebook of the week. Now, this is another ebook of the week when it comes out on my blog. Right now, it's the 11 online business tips for retiring to life of island hopping. See on the right-hand side? Ooh, a little bit of reflection there. And then what I do is I list my ebooks, all those links you see in the middle. I just like doing this. It's funny. Those are links to all my ebooks because so many people are telling me, Rye, we appreciate it, but do you have something? Nice plug, Virgin. Just joking. Can you categorize the books? Help me break them down because I've covered a variety of topics, all of which have helped me working through these topics, learning, sharing. Crest on the sides too. To retire to a life of island hopping through smart blogging. So it's the tips, the tricks, the techniques. There's no real tricks there. I ran into a couple tricks in Bangkok. That's one of the books, the 2 Thai ladyboy prostitutes. They taught me blogging lessons, and you. But it's just all on my front page. So that's it. Bloggingparadise.com. All the links. Click through. Enjoy. Leave me a review if you like them. Just share them with your buddies more than anything and enjoy them. They're really, really helpful reads to help you retire to paradise. Travel bloggers, digital nomads, anybody struggling, aspiring, rookie, people are thinking about it, folks who have been in the game for a long time and succeeding but want to bring it up to that next level. It could really help you move into that space. So guys, 3 tips, techniques, strategies for helping you knife through blogging obstacles. Now I'm going to pull this out of my ebook. Uh-oh. That was weird. Just jump back to the other page. Oh, it's still going. Pull this out of my ebook, 10 powerful strategies for knifing through blogging obstacles. It's on Amazon, so you could pick it up over there. And I'm just going to be pulling a couple chapters, and then this will be the ebook of the week. Oh, I don't even know what week. There's so many videos that I'm recording here. But again, you could pick it up on Amazon now. But I'm going to flesh out 3 of the tips in this video. Number 1, help more people. Now, before we dive into these tips, I just want to let you know everything happens from a being space. If you run into blogging obstacles, traffic is at a standstill. Your community is not engaging. You find that you can't generate business through your blog. Nobody buys my ebooks. Nobody hires me. It's like a chorus of crickets is serenading me. Absolutely nothing going on. Your blog has become a ghost town. These are common obstacles. How do you knife through them? Like hot knife through butter. Got to represent my Knicks, man. This is when you find out you're a fan or not. Season like this. That's for another video and another story. Lifelong Knicks fan since '83. I'm not even kidding you. Back in the days of Ken the Animal Bannister, for you b-ball fans out there. And Pat Cummings. Oh my gosh. All these obstacles are generated from within and manifesting with that. So realize that before you engage in any one of these tips, it's not a matter of being a doing master. You got to do this, you got to do this, got to do this, because got to do automatically signifies desperation. It's that pushy energy that literally scares away any knifing, or it helps build a resistance. It scares away any solutions. So number one, help more folks. Not that you need to help an increasing number of folks per se, but as you mindfully make friends, promote other people, in the moment, you're enjoying, you're having fun with it, you're not networking. Networking has that lower energy, force, straining, striving. Let me meet this guy. I got to force this friendship. It has that energy behind it, which sucks. And I did that for a long time. You're going to make friends, and it's going to be fun. And as you're making friends, you're going to tweet other people's posts, Facebook share your buddy's posts, of course, tweet them, G+ share them, refer to them in your blog, otherwise known as AKA dropping their link in your post. Talk about fabulous friends like Adrian Smith and Don Purdom, mapping Megan from the travel blogging niche. These are folks who are really good at what they do. They're friends. And I find that the more I help other people, I think it's that Zig Ziglar quote, to get everything you want, help a bunch of people get what they want. It doesn't have to be a big number or anything like that. You're doing everything one by one, authentically, just from that space of like, oh, I love helping people. And if you don't, probably in the wrong business, because blogging or any business, it's based on assisting. So if you find that you're running into a lot of obstacles, help more people. Don't force it. Just help each person one at a time. Promote other people. Mention other people in your blog posts. If somebody comes to you with some issue on the blogging front or whatever front, and you're not particularly adept in that area, but if you could think one of your friends who would definitely be able to help the person, referral business, help them, help both parties, help the person who comes to you and help your blogging buddies out. And what happens is, as you persistently in the moment fall in love with helping other people, you're going to find that other people are going to send business your way, going to send readers your way, subscribers, and your obstacles are going to vanish. Because all those forms of resistance, all those obstacles, they're just you trying to force things. Obstacles develop where you allow resistance to build, and resistance so much builds usually so much of the time, at least from my experience with blogging, when I'm just thinking me, inward, inner, promote Ryan, don't worry about other people, I got to worry about me. And that's what creates the blocks. But when you help other people with a loving heart, with a grateful heart, and you enjoy it, a bunch of other people are going to help you authentically, and your traffic's going to go up, your list count's going to grow, your business is going to grow. Not because you're helping from that needy space, help me back, not one-for-one deal here. It's just two friends who bond. And over time, more and more friends will promote you, but you're not really looking for anything from them. That's the fun of it. You're thinking, you know what, I'm running into a block. I need to help people. Ryan said, oh, get me through this block. I need. That energy sucks. You can't do the needy thing. You got to do, you know what, it'd be so great to make friends with these 4 people today, these 7 people, and to promote them on each network and leave a nice comment on their blog. So the more you help people, the more folks are going to help you. Maybe not the exact same people you're helping, but you're going to find their audiences. Karma. Maybe not karma. That's not the right word. Just you're being generous, so the universe is going to be generous with you. It's one way to get through an obstacle, because so many of those obstacles, those resistance is that build when you are so heavily focused on yourself that you forget about reaching out, helping others, tapping into oneness. Not so much growing your network, but just expanding your reach by connecting with so many more human beings who love you. So help people, number 1. Number 2, I'm taking this right out of the book. Promote your friends and promote new friends. Nature break. Now, it may strike you as being weird that a guy would talk about, okay, blogging obstacles. Why is he talking about a nature break first off? Shouldn't be related specifically to blogging. No. And yes. No, it's not necessarily going to be related specifically to blogging. Yes, it's related specifically to blogging. Because any obstacle, again, any form of resistance, it grows from within, and then you project it and you see it in the world around you. When you feel like you're running into blocks again and again, let's say, I have writer's block. That's a big time obstacle for me. I see that a lot of folks send me emails, Ryan, how do you get through writer's block? How do you write, 124 ebooks in a year or a year and a half, wherever the hell it was. There's blocks in that area. There's blocks where I can't seem to meet new people, or nobody's running to my blog and joining my lists, and all these, again, these obstacles, these blocks. You knife through these blocks, these forms of resistance, and you have unlimited blogging ideas by clearing out that resistance from within. One of the easiest ways to do that, and clear out that resistance from within, is to step into nature. I'm not saying you have to go hug a tree, but I am saying it may just change your life. That's the funny thing about this whole nature bit. Basically, guys, we're one. Every person you see, all the trees, the grass, the hawks in the air. Watch out, pigeon. Nah, you do see that here sometimes. Central New Jersey, tropical locale. But no, it's there's a lot of birds of prey here, a lot of raptors. And they take out the pigeons and the rabbits and the bunnies, and it's nature. It's got to watch out for Molly the Wonder Kitten. Keep her inside for a while because, hawks are no joke. And there's also owls in the back. Big owls. Great horned owls, like 2.5 foot tall owls. It looks like it, at least. But anyway, my shoulders look so small there. When you step outside into nature, or even if you just look at the trees like a few times a day, and I like looking up as I'm doing it, I stare at the trees, I stare at the grass. I imagine myself being one with it, being connected to it, because there's the separation of illusion, in that word, illusory. But we're all one. This is going into a spiritual area. Good. Spiritual doesn't mean religious. It doesn't mean anything beyond the fact that we're all just one spirit. We're all something so much more than we realize, and it's just all connected. When you tap into that oneness, when you're amid nature, when you're just looking at the trees or at the blue skies or at the clouds, and you dwell upon the awesomeness and the immense power in everything, you're going to bathe yourself in perfection, because nature is just perfect as it is. All this stuff in the old mind here, the monkey mind, that kind of propagates and it feeds on itself, and it leads to so much tension and resistance, which, again, it grows from within. And that's the undergoing theme here. With all my ebooks, with my courses, you're going to be doing these things, but it's the being. All those obstacles sprout from within, and then you project them, and then they manifest on the outside. Like, oh shit, I got a problem here on the blogging side of things. So when you focus heavily on nature, and I'm talking about just going outside, 5-10 minute hike, half-hour hike, an hour-long hike, you're going to clear those inner blocks. And as you clear those inner blocks, something wonderful will happen. Split second eureka moment. Oh, I got an idea. Let me write this ebook. 10 powerful strategies for knifing blogging obstacles. Pick it up on Amazon. Really, it's an enjoyable read, guys, because I've been through so many obstacles through all the ebooks I've written and posts, and deleting my old blog. Altogether, I've written 5,000, 6,000 posts, and altogether thousands of videos on YouTube channels that have since gone the way of the dinosaur. Bump you, folks who labeled me. No, I'm joking. The old me would have said that. The new me says, hey, thanks for letting me release on that channel with 2,000 videos, because a bunch of people flagged it as spammy. A little pixely today. But when you're among nature, when you're in nature, amidst nature, you're just going to vibe so much higher. You're going to get so much more clear, and you're going to become present. You're going to be in the moment. You're going to just be being. Then your ideas hit you, profitable ideas hit you, money winds up in your bank account, or selling your products or services, people who love what you're all about, who are on your same wavelength, who also have that clarity, or who are seeking it. Make a beeline for you, subscribe to your blog. It's almost like become a magnet to all the goodness in the world. You'll move into inspired, fun-loving, detached, trusting action. And that's really what it is. When you're in nature and you're walking around outside for 5-10 minutes in a circle, some people think you're crazy, which is okay, because that happens to me a lot. Hadn't hurt me. I'm doing okay for myself. But you'll almost soak up that perfection around you, and you'll just naturally have fun and trust and all that attachment to outcomes and thinking, oh, this obstacle is such a big problem. I can't write a blog post every day, or I can't write a blog post every 3 days. I'm forcing it. That'll dissolve. That'll go away, and you'll be present, and then you'll be like, you know what? Maybe I'm just going to write a blog post a week and have fun with it. And then promote it and have fun with that. And you're going to be getting these intuitive nudges that will just move you into action, and you'll like seamlessly, and the obstacles will go away, and you'll never have that writer's block BS limiting belief again crop up in your own brain box. And guys, this is how I do it. This is how you do it. So get into nature. Some of these tips, and you'll see again in the book, ebook, they're going to have apparently nothing to do with blogging, but everything to do with blogging. Because all obstacles, all these blogging issues, everything in life, it's an inside-out game. Clear the inside, outside you move into the practical tips. You attract the practical tips or the people. You attract another 10 Ryan Biddulph ebooks, and you're like, I have to pick them up because they're really, really fun. And this guy's talking about how to retire to a life of islandhoppy smart blogging. I don't know if anybody else in the world, maybe they're out there, please let me know. Every one of their ebook covers, it's that nice, sleek little graphic. It's funky. I love it. I'm clear on it. It's my brand. And then every cover, either I or Kelly has personally snapped in some tropical paradise of our choice. Although I guess Peru isn't quite a tropical paradise, nor is Kathmandu, Nepal. They're paradise, all right, but a little too far away from the equator to be considered the tropics, I'm pretty sure. I don't even think a cartographer would check that. It would be a climatologist. And I had to take climatology when I studied meteorology, but that's for another video. Number 3, guys, and I'm going to wrap this up. This isn't going to be one of those super long form ones. Let's talk about the nature break. So get out in nature, walk around, mark your territory. I'm joking. That's for all the dogs in my audience, and I know there might be a few of them here and there. Number 3, knife through those blogging obstacles. Feeling very fit and lean. Why do it? Why are you doing what you're doing? Obstacles get bigger and bigger, and hurdles go from being like, say, that Olympic level hurdle to like what you perceive to be the Empire State Building when your fears gradually or quickly dwarf your why. Now, for me, my why, everything as a motivator, it's fun and freedom. It's a double-edged, well, not even a double-edged sword. Let's say it's a united front, the dynamic duo. Couple of F words. Like a flag for that one. No, fun and freedom. I blog for fun. I blog to enjoy my freeing lifestyle. We can go wherever we want. We can live wherever we want. Do the house sits. Another house sit in New York in a couple weeks. So who knows, by the time this comes out on my blog, I'll probably have already been there and back. Video backlog. I'm enjoying it so much. But when you have that reason, you're going to knife through the obstacle. Because with me, perfect example, for the longest time, I was terrified to go on video for so many years. I sound stupid. My voice sounds weird. I look weird. I mean, you know, it's just, I had those fears, so those fears are stronger than my reason why. I didn't know. I was just kind of like, oh, you should do videos because people say you build trust or whatever. And it was a piss-ass, weak reason why. But when I'm like, listen, I'm just going to have fun. That's going to be my driver, to enjoy myself and to trust that the universe supports me and to really love that fun, freeing driver and just express myself. Then you saw my true personality come out, because that obstacle, that block, that mental block, and it was an obstacle, that fear of I don't like how I look, how I sound. There was also, you know, you don't know what the hell you're doing. You're going to run out of ideas. You're going to stammer. You're going to stutter, which, you know, I still do, but who cares? That dissolves, that obstacle in my being, that mental block. And it's blogging related because this is a huge part now of my blog, the video posts, which I'm enjoying so much, the longer form. But the day won't be as long as form because my neck is stiff, man. I got to take a break and take another nap. But anyway, when that dissolves, I just shoot the videos and this is what comes out, whether you like it or not. No, I think you like it. Maybe you don't. I don't know. I really don't care from the aspect of, it doesn't bother me if people say whatever they say, because that would be another mental block, the fear of criticism. It's the blogging obstacle. Why do people not do the things they really want to do, what's really fun to them? They fear failing. They fear criticism. They fear that, nobody will watch. There's so many blocks out there, but just by following these simple blocks, why? Why are you doing it? Tie it to fun, tie it to freedom, or whatever you want. But those are the two emotions we crave more than anything else. And if you write that down on a piece of paper, the third strategy for knifing through, it wouldn't be cursive. Do people still do that these days? And it stares at you right in the eye. Me, have fun, be free. I love blogging. I love traveling. So Blogging Paradise was born, and what I do, it's all along those lines. And again, these are the tips for being prolific that you're going to find in any one of my 124. Joking. But no, seriousness, guys, they're really, really fun reads. And this why one, it's probably number one, but maybe, I just put it at number 3 because I got to switch up one of my books. The why creeps in, but it's literally why you do everything that you do. So it's like, why aren't you doing that? Or why are you doing this? Why do you look at that as a block? Why do you look at that as an obstacle when Ryan Biddulph doesn't even see it? It's because Ryan Biddulph loves his fun and freedom, and his energy's all there, so he's not even noticing it, and he just dissolves through when he does. And you're the same way in so many areas. And there's some stuff where I have mental blocks that I'm dissolving, and you're like, I just know why I'm doing it. I have so much fun doing it, so much fun expressing myself. So dudes and dudettes, can that already be 15, 20 minutes? Man, I could just go so long. But, maybe for another day. Maybe I'll actually do a 6-hour hangout one of these days and see if somebody sits there and actually watches my insanity. I think some of you met out to it. I love you, and that's why I love you so much. So, guys, those are the 3 blogging tips for knifing through blogging obstacles. Help more people, not from a desperate space, but from a really generous, grateful space. It's so much fun. You'll make so many more friends, and they'll just expand your presence, and they'll dissolve so many area issues because they'll help you in return, and then you multiply. It's almost like your little spider web by yourself. So these huge spiders in the jungles of Buena Vista, Costa Rica, golden oak spiders. Spiders are like this big, even bigger, and their webs are huge. If you try to do it on your own, you're like one of these little things, like I Spy right here, or like Ote. But as you help other people and you're having fun doing it, it's like a spider web that expands. Look at that, those great computer graphics. Yes. I freaking love it. The sleep is kind of, I usually get the sleep going. But seriously though, when you think about it, this huge spider web, and that's you and your presence expanding everywhere. Like, oh, you're right, you're everywhere. And I just helped a lot of folks, Helping out Adrian, I love her. Helping out Don, I love him. Helping out Donna Merrill, Don Purdom, Adrian's with Donna Merrill, David Boozer. All these fabulous people. That's it, man. Zach Johnson, I guess, posts on his blog. He helps me. And it's always like one hand washes the other. We're just helping out. And we don't need anything from one another, but we just do it. It's what friends do. And then you're going to be stepping into nature, to step into that oneness, that wholeness that dissolves the obstacles from within, those blocks in your being that you're projecting, and you'll be inspired. You get those eureka moments. And then, know why. Make it fun. You'll dive right through it. You'll jump right in. Oh, I'm so afraid. No, I'm going to have so much fun with this. I feel so freeing. Boom, I'm going to dive in, even though it feels hella uncomfortable. So that mental block, another obstacle. I can't create videos. I can't write long form posts. I can't write shorter posts. Blah, 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 blah. When you're doing it for fun, the fun is the reward. And the freedom is the reward. So it's like the fun is the reward. You don't need anything beyond that. All those outcome-based tensions dissolve. Guys, that's it for today. Pick up the ebook. I read so many of these. I have to make sure I have the title right. You can find it on Amazon. 10 Powerful Strategies for Knifing Through Blogging Obstacles. It's a Blogging from Paradise ebook, and I talk about having a hell of a time building a successful blog. I'll give you some of the other chapters here. Why do it? Move your ass. Get on a plane. Network with the big dogs. Man, really going in there. So pick that up, download it, enjoy it, read it, and share it with all your buddies. So really help you just blast through all these forms of resistance that are holding you back so much. It's not necessary, guys. I know you can get through those obstacles. I know the frustration. I also know what it feels like to blog from Fiji and Bali, and you could be there with me. I want to meet you in Fiji and Sabu South. I want to meet you in Bali and Costa Rica, in Thailand, and Phnom Penh, or in Koh Lanta, or in Koh Phuket, otherwise known as Phuket. These are beautiful places. Penang, Malaysia, just such beautiful spots. But Gonna dive in, dissolve those obstacles, share it with all your buddies. I really appreciate your support. I should put the picture at the bottom of the post. I think I'll do that so you see the title cover. And again, you love it, leave me a review. Spread the word with all your buddies. Really appreciate your support. That's it for today. Until next time, enjoy paradise.